the vibrant kaleidoscope of Brazilian culture, Carnival stands as a beacon of celebration and self-expression, a stage where every performer can shine regardless of their background or body type. This inclusive spirit came to the forefront with Leka Lopes, a Brazilian plus-size model who, during the Parade of Champions schools at the Sambadromo do Anhembi, sought to redefine the traditional image of a carnival queen. On that fateful day, April 29th, she turned to Bruno Bach, a designer with a growing reputation in the pop scene, to craft a costume that would not only fit but enhance her stature as a queen of the drums, a role historically adorned by slimmer figures. Bruno Bach, a São Paulo native, has been a passionate advocate for inclusivity in fashion. With a background in marketing and a degree to boot, Bruno's journey into fashion design was fueled by his lifelong love for drawing and crafting bold attire. This passion led him to specialize in outfits for plus-size models, carving a niche that embraced flamboyance and rebellion against conventional norms. Over his career, Bruno has dressed a slew of celebrities from various spheres, including singers like Lexa and Jojo Todinho, actors like Tiago Abravanel, and even reality TV stars, bringing a fresh perspective to each ensemble he created. For Leka, Bruno designed a stunning velvet costume, complete with a plunging neckline and legs adorned with gemstones and rhinestones, crowned with a dazzling headpiece encrusted with Swarovski stones. This outfit was not just a garment but a statement, broadcasting that beauty and leadership in Carnival were not confined to traditional body types. Leka's request was a bold move to challenge and shift the paradigms of beauty standards in one of the most visible and celebrated events in Brazil. At 33, having already established a footprint in the fashion industry, Bruno's designs are a testament to his belief that fashion should be liberating and accessible. He advocates tirelessly for the plus-size market, pushing the boundaries of what is expected and accepted. His work is a celebration of diversity, as seen in his numerous parades and the celebrities he has dressed, fostering a fashion environment where everyone can find their place and style. Leka Lopes, herself a beacon of positivity and change, has not only modeled but lived the ethos of body positivity. Born Leticia Lopes, she found herself in a world where the scales of fashion tipped favorably toward smaller sizes. Her journey into modeling was met with challenges that stemmed from prevalent prejudices and the scarcity of opportunities for fuller figures. However, Leka's love for fashion and her indomitable spirit propelled her forward. She began gracing local fashion shows, slowly building a portfolio that celebrated her size and beauty equally. Her rise to prominence was catalyzed by her role with Frame Plus Size, a brand that became a platform for her advocacy and visibility. This partnership was pivotal, not just for her career but for the brand as well, which saw a surge in engagement and support, even amidst a backdrop of critical and fatphobic remarks from detractors. The brand's owner, recognizing the unjust backlash, supported Leka unabashedly, creating even bolder looks and reaffirming the brand's commitment to inclusivity. This backlash, rather than deterring her, only strengthened Leka's resolve. She became an ardent voice for body positivity, using her platform to dispel myths and encourage a more accepting and loving view of all body types. Her message resonated, turning the negative commentary into a rallying cry for those who felt marginalized or unseen by the mainstream fashion industry. Leka's influence extends beyond photo shoots and runway shows. She has used her visibility to speak on issues of body image, self-acceptance, and the need for greater inclusivity in fashion. Her advocacy is not just about wearing the clothes, but changing the narrative around who is seen wearing them. She calls for an expansion in sizing options and more realistic representations in fashion media, pushing for systemic change that embraces all forms of beauty. Her impact is also felt in the samba community, where she champions the inclusion of plus-size performers. Leka's participation in Carnival, beyond just showcasing a costume, is a demonstration of skill and passion, asserting that the art of dance is for every body type. Her performances are imbued with joy and defiance, challenging the stereotypes that often sideline fuller figures from prominent roles in these cultural celebrations. Leka Lopes, through her modeling, advocacy, and dance, paints a portrait of what it is to live defiantly and lovingly in a world that often seeks conformity. Her work in fashion and her presence at Carnival are not just about personal success, but about paving a way for others who come after her, ensuring that the path is a little less thorny and a lot more accepting. Her legacy is one of empowerment, a testament to the enduring power of self-love and the transformative power of visibility in spaces traditionally held by a select few. Through every fabric she dons and every stage she graces, Leka Lopes continues to inspire and advocate, her life a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of resilience, beauty, and an unyielding commitment to change. She is more than a model, she is a harbinger of a more inclusive and compassionate fashion world, demonstrating time and again that every body is not only beautiful but worthy of celebration and admiration. Leka Lopes' journey is a narrative of empowerment and visibility. Each step she takes, each campaign she fronts, and each dance move she makes under the spotlight of the samba echoes a deeper call for inclusivity and respect across fashion and culture. Her story intertwines personal triumph with public advocacy, merging her individual achievements with broader social impacts. Leka's role in reshaping perceptions began in earnest when she took center stage in the highly visible arena of Carnival, challenging and changing the archetype of beauty in one of Brazil's most iconic cultural celebrations. This act of defiance wasn't just about personal visibility, it was a public statement, one that offered a new lens through which the beauty of a queen of the drums could be seen. The reaction to her participation was a mix of celebration and criticism, highlighting the polarized views on body image prevalent in society. Yet, Leka, dressed by Bruno Bach in a costume that screamed both royalty and rebellion, danced not just for herself, but for every woman who had felt sidelined by the narrow standards of beauty. Beyond the samba arenas, Leka's influence permeates the fabric of the fashion industry. She actively participates in discussions and panels, often speaking out against the discrimination that plagues the plus-size community. Her voice in these forums is powerful, articulate, and unapologetic. She shares her experiences with raw honesty, discussing the challenges of finding fitting clothes, the backhanded compliments about her bravery for wearing certain outfits, and the overt body shaming that comes unsolicited from onlookers. Through these dialogues, Leka not only sheds light on the issues, but also fosters a conversation on solutions, advocating for changes in industry practices, including the production of more diverse and inclusive clothing lines. The ripple effects of her advocacy are evident. Fashion designers and brands, once hesitant to venture beyond traditional sizes, have started to broaden their horizons, driven by the increasing demand for inclusivity, a demand that Leka helped ignite. Retailers are expanding their size ranges, and fashion schools are gradually incorporating plus-size design into their curricula, teaching upcoming designers the importance of creating fashion that caters to all body types. These shifts are incremental but indicative of a changing tide, influenced by the voices of many, including Leka. Her advocacy also extends into digital spaces where she leverages social media to reach a global audience. Leka uses platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook not just to showcase her modeling work, but to engage in broader social discussions about body positivity. Her posts often feature behind-the-scenes looks at photoshoots, insights into her personal life, and encouragement for her followers to embrace their bodies and challenge societal norms. This digital engagement is complemented by her collaboration with other influencers and activists, creating a network that supports and uplifts the message of body positivity across various media. Moreover, Leka's impact is not confined to the adult demographic. She is acutely aware of the influence media has on young minds and is involved in initiatives aimed at fostering self-esteem and body acceptance among youth. Through workshops and seminars, she interacts with teenagers, sharing her story and listening to theirs, cultivating a supportive environment where young people can learn to appreciate their bodies and reject the harmful stereotypes often perpetuated by mainstream media. As a testament to her influence, Leka has been recognized by various organizations and has received awards for her contributions to fashion and social change. These accolades are not just tokens of recognition but serve as platforms from which she can further her advocacy, reaching wider audiences and effecting more substantial changes. Leka's personal life, too, reflects her commitment to her cause. She is known for her deep ties to her community, often participating in local events and charity functions that aim to support women in various capacities. Her approach is holistic. She recognizes that to truly uplift women, efforts must extend beyond the glamorous world of fashion and into the realms of education, health, and economic empowerment. Despite the strides she has made, Leka remains grounded. She often speaks of the ongoing journey, acknowledging that while significant progress has been made, the road to full inclusivity and acceptance is long and fraught with challenges. But her resolve is unwavering. Each setback is met with renewed vigor, and each victory is seen as a step towards a more inclusive future. Leka Lopes embodies the change she wishes to see in the world. Her career is a beacon for those who have felt marginalized and a testament to the power of resilience and self-belief. Through her continued work and advocacy, she inspires a generation to redefine beauty, embrace diversity, and build a world where fashion celebrates every body, unrestricted by size or shape. Her legacy is one of transformation and hope, a reminder that personal courage can indeed change the world. As Leka dances through life, each step is a note in the symphony of change, each movement a brushstroke in the masterpiece of a more inclusive society.